Hey, have you ever thought about how we need more advanced words and phrases in English?
Absolutely. I think expanding our vocabulary is essential for effective communication and understanding. It helps convey our thoughts and ideas more precisely.
I couldn't agree more. Sometimes it feels like we lack the words to properly express ourselves, especially in complex or abstract topics. Having a broader range of words would certainly enhance our ability to articulate.
Definitely. And it would also elevate the quality of our conversations. Using advanced words and phrases adds depth and sophistication to our language, making discussions more engaging and intellectually stimulating.
It's like painting a vivid picture with language. Advanced words not only add color, but also allow us to convey subtle nuances and shades of meaning that simpler words may miss.
Exactly. With a more diverse vocabulary, we can explore different facets of a topic and avoid ambiguity. It helps to avoid misunderstandings and promotes clearer communication.
Plus, it makes us more effective communicators in various professional settings. Whether it's presenting ideas at work, participating in academic discussions, or even writing compelling essays, having advanced words at our disposal enables us to express ourselves with precision and authority.
Rightly said. It's about being adaptable and having the language tools necessary to navigate different social and professional situations. Advanced words and phrases lend credibility and demonstrate our command over the language.
Moreover, learning advanced words and phrases challenges us intellectually. It broadens our horizons, encourages lifelong learning, and deepens our understanding of various subjects.
It helps us comprehend complex texts, appreciate intricate literature, and engage with sophisticated ideas more effectively. It's a pathway to personal growth and intellectual development.
I also think that incorporating advanced vocabulary encourages us to push our boundaries and step out of our comfort zones. It forces us to expand our thinking and find new ways to express ourselves, fostering creativity and critical thinking.
It enhances our analytical skills as well, as we strive to choose the most fitting words for our thoughts. Advanced vocabulary challenges us to think deeply and be mindful of the subtleties of language.
Let's not forget that acquiring advanced words and phrases can be a fun and rewarding process. It opens doors to exploring different cultures, literature, and even etymology, providing a deeper appreciation for the roots and evolution of language.
Yes, it's fascinating to discover the origins and histories behind words. Learning advanced vocabulary goes beyond mere utility. It becomes an enriching experience.
Absolutely. But sometimes using advanced words can lead to misunderstandings too. We need to strike a balance between sounding intelligent and not alienating others who may not be familiar with those words.
You're absolutely right. It's important to choose our vocabulary accordingly. While it's great to challenge ourselves and expand our linguistic abilities, We must ensure effective communication by considering the context and the people we are conversing with.
That's true. It reminds me of a time when I used a highly technical term during a casual conversation with my friend, and they just stared at me blankly. I instantly realized I had used complicated words. It was a reminder that effective communication is not just about showcasing knowledge, but also connecting with our listeners.
Oh, I've been there too. It's all about finding the right balance. We can introduce advanced words and phrases gradually, making sure we provide enough context or even offer simple explanations when necessary. It's about empowering others to learn alongside us and fostering an environment of mutual growth.
Yes, it's not about showing off or trying to sound superior. It's about sharing knowledge and encouraging intellectual curiosity. The aim should always be to engage and inspire, rather than intimidate or exclude.
I completely agree. Language should be a bridge that connects people, not a wall that separates them. So let's not forget that while we strive to enhance our language skills, we should also be patient and understanding towards those who may not possess the same level of vocabulary.
Well said. It's a reminder for us to be empathetic listeners and communicators. When we encounter someone struggling to express themselves, instead of dismissing them, we can guide them gently, offering alternative words or providing examples to enhance their abilities.
Encouraging and mentoring others in their language journey not only promotes a positive learning environment, but also enhances our own understanding. It becomes a collaborative effort towards building a richer, more inclusive linguistic landscape.
Exactly. It's like cultivating a garden of words, where everyone's ideas and perspectives can flourish. By nurturing each other's language skills, we create an environment conducive to personal and collective growth.
By the way, my friend, isn't it cool how people talk differently depending on where they're from? Like some folks say y'all instead of you all, or ain't instead of isn't. It's like a secret code.
Yeah, totally. I love learning about new words and phrases from different parts of the world. Like, did you know that in Australia they call McDonald's Macca's? It's funny how a small change like that can be so interesting.
Right? And it's not just the words themselves, but also the way people say them. Like some people have really strong accents that can be hard to understand at first, but once you get used to it, it's like music to your ears.
I think accents are so cool because they can tell you a lot about a person's culture and background. Like if someone has a strong French accent, you can assume they grew up speaking French and probably have a connection to France.
Yeah, that's a good point. And even within countries, there can be different accents and dialects. Like in the United States, people from the South sometimes sound different from people in the North. It's like each place has its own special way of talking.
I totally agree. It's one of the things I love about language. It's always changing and evolving based on where people are and what they're doing. It's like a living, breathing thing that we can all be a part of.
And the more we learn about different accents and dialects, the more we can understand and appreciate different cultures. It's like a window into the world.
For sure. So let's keep exploring and discovering all the amazing ways people use language. Who knows what kind of fascinating phrases and accents we'll come across next?